round to use your abilities from the standpoint that you use them, you go down the B street, you win the round. It puts so much pressure on Rise just to look at that scoreboard and see OpTic Gaming 1 round away.
And a funny stat line from yesterday, our first 7 SNDs were a scoreline of 6-3.
Yeah.
It's been a theme of the weekend.
A lot of trends this weekend, yeah.
Can OpTic end it here? It's going to be offense for Rise Nation, and all they have, they have the heat wave. That's really the only thing they have to work with. Can you play off of that really on offense, or is that going to be more a clutch situation?
I think it's going to be more a clutch situation. You want to keep that heat wave player alive, and you're going to see Formal actually just use the HC.
You've got HC cars everywhere.
He's going to use it to just scout players out.
They're everywhere. Are there 3? Are there 3 of them? No, there's 2. Okay.
And everyone being so cautious, they don't want to get first blood in this. And, oh, actually, Formal's HC gets taken out, but he gets some vision on a player in mid. I believe we see another one out on the map. That one's from Karma, and it's going to be Krim taking out Octane up in the top house window. Fantastic shots there by Krim. Going to get a little bit aggressive.
Oh, almost. That would have been sick, man. The car tags him up and then to fly around the corner and pick it up, but just a second late, and now this is everything. It's 3v4. Rise Nation has to get it done. It was the vision pulse coming out from Krim 6. They know where everybody is. Krim gets set up on the B side. He's going to rotate out. At back rock, you have Formal here. He can push if need be, but let's go to the offensive point of view. It's going to be on Slack. They've got to get the bomb down. They have just over 20 seconds to go. How are they going to play this? You see him at the corner. He has to go for it. You have the heat wave here. Do you maybe slide up for the heat wave? He has to stay alive. You can't lose him. You cannot drop here. You gotta stay alive and maybe even get this off. He's gonna challenge the corner. Keeps peeking. There's 2 inside. Do you slide in and pop this? You gotta think about the heat wave. He wins 1. He's able to get it now. Krim, you're all by yourself. He's trapped here inside a B. Doesn't have a lot of time to go, but then Rise has got it.
Looney picks up both of those kills. The player in that round that made the biggest play is Classic.
That first kill.
He doesn't get tagged by the vision pulse, so they don't really have an idea where he's playing. He could have been playing all the way in that back rock in the island watching the flank. He could have been playing a little bit more over towards Church. He's up on that top rock, and he jumps down, gets that first kill with the M8, and he's the only one on that team with the M8, the only one who can knock those shots down. And Rise, they saved their camo, they saved their heat wave.
They have heat wave, they now have camo, they're about to have vision pulse, and on the other side, Scump almost has kinetic. And look how far everybody else is. I mean, Karma's kind of in the same neighborhood, but here comes this strong B push. They don't have the camo that worked so well for him last time. Classic's gonna peek right away. Want the back rock, zips his head up. Can he find a second? Tags him up, gets the assist as well. 1 more peeks and pushes. 2 versus 2. Scump by himself. 5-5. Round 11, game 7.
Did Formal fall off the map?
Oh, I hope not. Did he really?
Did Formal fall off the map?
Oh, God. No, he can't fall off the map.
He does. He drops there on that right-hand side. And we are going to have a game 7, round 11 between OpTic Gaming and Rise. 1 round will decide our stage 1 champion.
Oh man, the crowd, let's get it, baby.
So Looney still has heat wave. Looney still has heat wave, and Scump used his kinetic during that round. So obviously, Looney with that heat wave and on offense could make a big play over at the bomb sites. Oh
my God, this is everything. $250,000 prize purse for these guys, and it all comes down to 1 damn round of SND. Who will be crowned your champions? Here comes the push. Classic gonna be set up inside. He's gonna work on the plan here. And who's peeking in the corner? It was Scump shoulder peeking for just a moment. Got some information. Is he going to fly in? The vision pulse comes out. They're aware he's at the steps, and that's going to slow everything down. Looney at top grandma's. There's a player flanking around behind. Is he going to be able to win this? Not able to get it. First blood goes to OpTic.
And in the grand scheme of things, that player is pretty important because now OpTic's going to be able to go on a long flank. They didn't have success challenging him from the mid-map, but potentially pushing from the defensive side of things could break the setup.
That's another one. It's 4 versus 2. They're able to pick up 1 kill. All of a sudden, 2v2. They're picking him up. It's now 4 down. OpTic Gaming has done it.
They go huge. Karma in the final round picks up 2 big kills. He finishes 9-7 in game 7. But I tell you what, if anyone had any doubts about Rise Nation, they are over now. They played unbelievable.
The guys will high five, shake hands. What a brutal, brutal battle. I mean, the physical and mental preparation you have to have for this. These guys have got to be absolutely exhausted, but now we'll have them center stage. And there it is. OpTic Gaming are going to be your champions of Stage 1 North American Call of Duty World League.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our champions. Give it up for them again. OpTic Gaming, everybody. Look, you gotta show everyone this trophy. Hold it up. Come on, bask in this for a second here. You guys, Rise gave you a real run for your money, literally. What was the pressure and intensity like up here?
Oh, that was absolutely ridiculous. The maps that they started winning were so close, so we were just like, okay, they're getting lucky. Things aren't going our way. Like, we were just trying to, like, ease ourselves. And then, I don't know, that last round, whew, I don't know what was going on. Honestly, I don't know what happened.
It was insanity, but you guys are the champs. You can say it. Say it.
We the champs, baby.
We the champs. Hold it up. How are you guys going to celebrate?
Probably go get some slices of cheesecake maybe and watch a movie, huh?
Eat some cheesecake, watch a movie. All right, you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to invite the audience to come up on stage, celebrate with these guys. Everybody, give it up. OpTic Gaming, everybody. Come on.
Congratulations, OpTic Gaming, and you saw as soon as the crowd was allowed to go up. You saw the studio design director of Treyarch, David Bonder, first one up there to congratulate the champions of North America Stage 1 Pro Division of the Call of Duty World League. I mean, he helped create this game with his team, and now they get to see who the best players are. And, you know, it was a tough game, but to no one's surprise, OpTic Gaming reigns supreme.
I will never forget this weekend for the rest of my life. What a performance from both OpTic Gaming and Rise, a match that will live forever and ever in the history of Call of Duty esports.
What a great weekend. I mean, we were hanging out with David here on the couch. It's awesome to see these guys genuinely get excited about some of the plays that these guys were making. And as Courage was saying, this is a weekend that none of us will ever forget.
Yeah, this kind of ending, right? I mean, we half joked about how amazing it would be for all fans of Call of Duty to see a Game 7. And we said, what if it goes to round 11? Goes to round 11, down to what, the last 10 seconds to see who's going to be the last one standing. OpTic Gaming post, that was I think Scum said it perfectly. He probably legitimately has no idea how that game ended, because with that kind of pressure and adrenaline pumping through, when it comes down to one round, 15 seconds to see if you're the best team, that's something you never forget.
I cannot wait to see what Stage 2 now holds. Rise Nation, they lose, obviously, they don't get their third LAN event win in a row. You know they're going to be hungry. I think you're going to have a hell of a ride.
Yeah, of course, Rise Nation, like you said, sure, they don't get that three-peat, but, I mean, hey, they held their own. I mean, listen, even if you don't get the reverse sweep, to get 3 maps back in a row is not an easy feat against a team like OpTic. It's just that at the end of the day, that's the difference. We talked about it earlier with Nadeshot. If you want to be the best, it's that one small difference that's gonna make or break it. OpTic pulls through. Still a big congrats to Rise. You're still second place in the Pro Division. You're the #2 team. Sure, it doesn't sound as great in the heat of the moment, but that's something you got to carry pride going into Stage 2 of the Pro Division, and that's what everyone's going to be looking forward to. The Call of Duty World League, I mean, it just started. I know it's funny to say because it's April, but it seriously just started. It's only Stage 1.
Oh yeah, and if you're Rise, you got to be proud with the way you played. I mean, as you were saying, they went down 3 maps so early on. Everybody was counting them out going into that CTF, but they didn't give up. They kept on fighting till the very end. They pushed it to the last map, the last round, and unfortunately, they weren't able to walk away with a win.
Again, the difference between that top 0.5, 0.1% and being in like top #2, OpTic Gaming pulls through. No longer can anyone sit back at home and say, oh, OpTic's only good at online, because they're holding that trophy.
They did it on land.
They did it on land. They did it on land. They're up there with the trophy, celebrating with the crowd. That wraps up Stage 1 of the Pro Division of the Call of Duty World League. But guess what? Stage 2 is just around the corner. It's coming up real soon. We had, 2 new teams joining up. 2 old guards protecting their spots. Going in with a champion now. That title to hold, the pressure that falls off to gaming. You 2 excited to continue?
Of course, yeah, I'm very excited.
There is